All right. Anyways, let's jump into some community highlights, shall we?
Vamonos.
Let's do it. And boop. Update that. And boop. Oh wait. Yeah. I was too scared to just head deep into it. And no. This one. For some reason that never works. All right, here we go. Community highlights.
We're here. We made it.
We made it.
So if you guys aren't aware, community highlights, it's a segment designed for, so I'm not super happy with my living arrangement right now, and I'm looking for somewhere new to live. And so we go to community highlights to see, like what are Jace's options? Yeah, so Snoot's been helping me out with this to find some prospective new places to live.
Yep.
And we'll see if we've got any good places here.
I should have added, like, for each slide, there's like how much it costs to live, to buy it. We're looking at some prospects.
List price, yeah.
All right, let's start with this one. This is a roomy one. It's got how many? That's probably like at least 50 stories tall.
Wow.
So this is inspired by Warhammer, apparently.
All right.
I never played Warhammer.
Yeah, I see it.
Warhammer is 40k, by the way. Warhammer 40k is like, I love hearing about it, and I love seeing like snippets into it, but I will never play it, and I will never
I'm glad it's a thing, and I'm glad that there are other people who enjoy it.
For sure.
I like seeing other people enjoy Warhammer.
I love hearing people talk about Warhammer, like the lore around it and everything. It's very satisfying. It's like a weird kind of fandom where I'm not actually a fan of it, but I'm a fan of like the concept of it.
Right.
That makes sense.
I feel like it would make a really good like anime, when you were a kid.
Oh,
and
shit.
Like, like a Warhammer anime where it's like these school kids, and they've like, I've got my soldiers, and they're painting it, and then there's like one tactician in the group, who's all the big brains, and then they fight the other kids from another school.
Yeah. I like that. I don't know if you've seen what's the name of that short film? Chat, you can help me out here. There's a short film for Warhammer that was made by like one French dude. It's called like Spartacus or something, or it's something. It's insane. You should if you haven't watched it, you should definitely. Our Tartus,
Okay.
Jaws. Yeah, Startus. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it. It's so good. It's really well made. It's like animated, and it's Warhammer 40k, and apparently it's like super like on point. Like all the characters are Why are we talking about this?
Well, because this is influence from Warhammer.
Yeah. So influenced by Warhammer. I don't know what the significance of this is. The 40k librarium. So I guess that's where I went for this. It's something from Warhammer 40k, and it looks cool, and it kind of fits.
Cool.
Yeah, it works. It's a very nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty menacing looking building.
For sure.
Yeah.
By the way, also forgot to mention before we started this, we have a contest running on our Reddit at the moment. So people can submit cool screenshots of the game, and then there's prizes and shit. So if you submit something really cool, you get a ton of upvotes, then we'll send you like a voucher for some merch and stuff. And that contest runs until the end of this week, and we're watching some of the submissions today. That's what I wanted to say with that. Yes. So if there's anything today that you're like, wow, this is really awesome, that person should win, go to the Reddit and vote on them. All right, next one is from Logic Bardic.
Very good.
Yeah.
Let it rip!
I knew you'd like that one. That was the first thing I thought about when I saw this. It was like, whoa, this is one of those, because there used to be, there were a type of blade that was like 2-layered or 3-layered even.
Right.
Where
like the middle would spin freely or something.
Exactly. And those were like the most OP because if you didn't have another double-layered one, you couldn't like win. You'd just get shattered.
They had really good defense.
Yes, high stats.
Because they wouldn't slow down when they get hit. You know what? I used to have the Beyblades that spun the other direction.
Oh.
Left-handed ones. And so when they hit other Beyblades, right? I would make them like high attack speed, so they move really quick, but they don't have a lot of endurance, right? But because if they're slower and they hit another Beyblade that's spinning the other direction quicker, it speeds me back up, and I lifesteal.
Oh.
It was a lifesteal Beyblade build.
I was gonna say, like, is that Beyblade approved? Like the official
Yeah.
BBGDA approval?
Yeah, no. They were hard to find. You had to get custom, like not custom, like you had to get a left-handed launcher and yeah. Left-handed core.
Nice. Yeah. I never thought about that. I don't know why it never occurred to me. Like, what happens if you take another Beyblade that's spinning the other direction?
Yeah.
Weird.
Lifesteal.
So this is built in the area that nobody builds in. This is the Blue Crater. It's a diluted fuel power plant, and I love it.
I really dig it as well. I love the what they've done with like the lights there. There's like the red strips and like the blue bits as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I can't really see clearly what the order is for like the lights that go in from the outside to the center, but I actually like that there's less order as well. I don't know. It just feels like it's Yeah, I really dig this.
Yeah,
this is a lot of fuel gens.
This is also like the thing where if you see the spin, like the lighting would also be interesting to see like, what happens.
It could be one of those things that like actually like animates a picture.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah,
like the little horse running in the side.
Yep.
All right. Our next prospect for you to hear is from Redoffline.
Okay.
Made this pretty rad tower. It looks very
looks like a big AC unit.
I was gonna say it looks very well ventilated because it's got the GPU. What's it called? Like it's not GPU. It's like on all hardware where you dissipate heat with the
like the heat sink thing, but no, it's not the heat sink. It's like the grates, right? The metal.
Yeah, grates. I guess heat sinks have it too because it's just like the design by itself is like it's good for dissipating heat or something. Yeah. So this is great if you live in a hot area. Hot areas close to you. But yeah, I really dig this. I think it's a really cool design. I like the little handles on the sides.
That was a really good joke.
What was that?
That was a really good joke.
Hell yeah. It's so funny because like Discord will pop out, so like whenever you laugh really like loudly, I can't tell. It just sounds like you're going dead silent.
I've turned off the noise suppression.
Yeah, really cool.
I really dig this.
This is
the way that the shot has been like composed. The the space elevator actually looks like just like this elevator that lifts you to the top of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, it's like there's a little platform there. You stand on it, takes you to the top. It doesn't look super big.
It like drops you off.
Yeah.
I also love that they they went with like fix it as a sign, and then also the pointy like emotes.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what that's supposed to like indicate. Like, no, it's over there. Like this is not actually fix it. It's over there.
We have to do like some big treasure hunt or like clue quest thingy with those signs one day.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old school Zelda games where you would have to follow signs to like walk in a certain pattern to unlock the doors and stuff like that.
Oh, there you go.
Should do that. That's a pretty good idea actually. Do like you go straight from the sign to find the next sign, and then that sign to point you to another sign.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep. You can have that free of charge.
Next up is from Scratch Games.
Nice.
This is called Bartertown, and I love the aesthetic of this as well. It's like very industrial, and I'm all about that shit.
Yeah, for sure. But I also feel like this big center building could also be like a really fancy like bar or even like crazy nightclub.
Yeah.
Right.
This is like the industrialized seventh heaven.
Oh. Oh God. Yeah. Actually true.
Yeah.
I've also got some Billie Eilish green on the left there, which is always nice to see.
No, but it's true. It's kind of Borderland-ish. It reminds me of Borderland. It's nice details on the windows with like the beams rolling up. The green and the orange, and I also love that they are doing the thing where the buildings are slanted, so like the orange building is straight, and then the other one is 45 degrees.
Right. So it's
Which-
not like a perfectly aligned kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah, feels a little more organic in that
Yeah,
sense. I like the
exactly.
little parking lot down the front too. Kind of nice.
Yeah. There's
dig
also
it.
like a little shop down there. You see it?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No,
Yeah.
it's got a ma'am, I think, and
Maybe
something
get,
else.
Like, hot dogs from there.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
kebabs.
It's a nice little detail. I didn't
Give
notice
over
that until now. Next up is from TheAirbornePasta. We may have.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I would live there.
Yeah. Well,
don't
we
have
got
it-
him.
oh,
Ding,
wow.
ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding.
there it is. I would
Yeah.
live somewhere in there for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which building yet. I couldn't afford the middle one.
Oh, the building with like the house on top of the building here is kind of neat.
Oh damn! You think one person owns that house? on top of the
Sure,
building?
I'm sure. It's like I've stumbled upon like on TikTok the dude who shows like very expensive apartments in New York,
Yeah.
and there was one apartment that was like that. It was like top of the skyscraper, and it was like 4 stories. Insanely
Like a
expensive.
bajillion million a month.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of, yeah, it wasn't, it was like the number that he gave was, and it was for the bidding. So I don't know if that's like the monthly or whatever, but it was like how much to pay for it. It was
Yeah,
insane.
sure. That building on the right hand side kind of has like a slope coming down at the top. I kind of want to slide down it. It might not actually be a slope, but it sort of feels like a slope from here.
Oh God, that would be so scary.
But like, wouldn't this be cool? Like, I mean, this city looks so cool. Could like, I'm thinking of like cyberpunk, but in this city, you know? Like,
Yeah,
it could be really cool.
yeah.
I wonder if it'll get really hot in there because everything is so reflective. I wonder if it's just like Oh, cool, dude.
That is true. Yeah, there's like, I recently learned about that where having just a little bit of foliage in the city makes it way less hot because the trees and stuff absorb the heat
Right.
and the roots and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, New York is a hot city, and I'm
This
sure
is
this would be
super
too.
cool.
But yeah, I love the little like this could be your ad, like the
Yeah.
billboards and stuff.
Yep. Damn, this looks super cool. You
Yeah.
know what? You know what else this would be good at? Like, have you ever played any of the current skating games, like Skate XL or Session or something like that?
I played. Which one did I play? I played the one where you see like when you break your bones, it shows you like
that's Skate 3, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's like a couple newer ones that are made by like indie studios, and you can get like maps that are made by other people in the community. And actually, this kind of feels like what one of those maps could be. And I could just imagine skating around here actually.
Yeah, it could be really cool. Doing like the grinding down that little like
yeah. that slope, yeah.
when you fall off and you hit the ground, like every bone just disintegrates.
yeah. Or try to do like a triple backflip off the top of
Oh
a
my
building or something.
God.
Yeah.
Oof! Ouch!
I really dig this.
Yeah, very nice.
Sure, I'd live in this city.
Next up is from Zanus, who's set up this cool-looking like nuclear waste facility.
Oh yeah.
So they've
It
got.
looks like a big garbage skip, right?
It kind of does, yeah.
The black curve things on the top.
Yeah. But I love the phrasing on this post because the way they've written it is like this is a waste facility, so like it's not producing power, it's producing waste. So they've
It's
got
supposed to be like a waste management facility.
yeah. So like they have 6 reactors overclocked to 200%, producing 120 waste per minute. That's how they like. They don't talk
Hell
about
yeah.
any. How many megawatts is it producing? No, bro. It ain't like that. It's not even hooked up. You know, I'm just producing waste here. I'm not using the
man.
power for anything.
That's a good lot of waste right there.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good
Injected
mentality to
right
have
in
in
my
life.
veins.
So yeah, but the colors are great. I like the military kind of green, but it's not military green.
yeah.
It's the it's
And with
the you know those like thimble military thimble, like it's that color kind of.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like little figurines, but they're made out of
the
zinc.
little army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually you paint them in this color-ish. It's a bit darker than that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Forest
But I
green.
also like the use of the grays here, and like there's 2 kinds of grays, right? There's a dark gray and a light gray.
Yeah.
And I think that works really, really well with
Yeah.
the yellow and green. Super nice. Like really polished build.
Mhm.
There's like handrails running around the middle layer there too. Super good.
Oh, what
really
is
like
this?
this.
What is this? I don't know if you see the mouse on the.
Yeah, I do.
No, you do. Like, what are these? Because they're supposed to look like vents, I guess. But like, what part is that? Is that modded? Or is that some pillar or something? Splitters sticking through?
Jump pads?
Jump pads? Oh, yeah.
Wait, do they have jump pads in there and then like lift?
Yeah, it's on the wall. It's like jump pads on the wall.
Okay, just put it on the wall.
That
oh,
makes sense.
And they're flat. I see.
Or maybe it's like the bottom of the jump pad. I don't know why it's not registering to me. It looks cool. Snowblower. Yeah, it could be. Very clever. I love it. Next up is from Zago.
Oh, nice. Well, I think this tree's ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
This is where trains come from.
Zago posted another picture a couple of weeks ago where there were trains in the air. I guess this is where they ended up.
They've done some really crazy stuff with trains recently, actually. So yeah. I don't know if there were more leaves or trains in this picture, honestly. Very confused.
Love it. I love it. Next up is from Demothom. Demothom.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Demothom. I'm not sure.
They did something that I've considered doing for a while, like making like a kind of palace on the waterfall here in Northern Forest. But they obviously did it so well now that I don't want to do it because I can't compete with this.
Yeah, this is really, really good. Also, like, what's up with the lighting here? Like the glow behind, is there moon there or something? I just love how like there's that like light purpley pink sky, right? But then the it's like highlighted the building itself.
Yeah,
with the
for
light
sure.
blue, which I think is super, super nice.
So it's a pretty cool build. I got a couple of from the inside here as well. This is where the water meets. So this is where they place their hub. It looks like a little cool like pool area that they've done, and they've made space for the manta that flies through here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I love this picture too because you can see the bean on top as well. So it's like,
I mean, of course, I'm not even surprised anymore at this point. Probably lives here.
Yeah,
but this place looks sick.
For sure.
Like, can you imagine having this in your save? It would feel so good walking around here.
Yeah, for sure. But alas, I'll never do it.
Damn.
I'll never get this.
It's super impressive.
Yeah.
I bet it could be a pretty cool like resort. You know, you come swim here. I think that's the waterfall back there. That's, you gotta be careful, but.
Very nice. Next up is from Sebastian D334.
Oh damn.
There were a bunch of picks. This was like a showcase kind of, but I picked my favorite, and it was this nuclear power plant that they made.
Oh, cool.
And it produces 112.5 gigawatts.
Oh, this is so sick.
Which is a lot. And it looks awesome. Yeah, it does. It's a very interesting like shape on the building, like top down. If you'd see it like that, it looks like a 4 kind of, or an arrow kind of.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. Also like the way they've done their train tracks, lay them out.
Super good. And every time I see those lovely Titan Forest logs back there, I have to point them out. They look like broccoli. Yeah, I really love it.
They do.
Looks kind of tasty.
Yeah. We're actually recently started working on those trees in the World branch. So the broccoli logs will probably stick around for a bit, but they might disappear.
No,
soon.
I must put an end to this. I'm gonna have a stern word with someone.
Screw save the willows. Yeah, don't touch my broccoli. That's the hashtag.
Don't touch my broccoli. If we can get hashtag don't touch my broccoli on the QA side, that would be him.
Hell yeah. And I love it if they just like, what is the context of this? I guess this is from the stream again or something.
Yeah, they could be like, it was Jason Snoot again. Yeah.
God damn it. So yeah, very cool. Check out the Reddit post. There's a bunch of cool pics. But next up is from Lord Lag 25 or Lord Lag 25.
Oh, cool.
It reminds me of did you play A Way Out?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a section where you rob like a not a convenience store. You rob like a gas station.
Right.
It reminds me of that for some reason.
This is really good. This gives like, you know, pretty good gas station vibes.
Yeah. Hopefully not too expensive, you know, these days.
These days, the price of fuel. I remember back in the day where a liter of fuel was 60 cents.
Oh boy, that was a while ago. How old are you again? Wait a second.
Sorry.
This is when we
old
get
enough
him.
to be your dad.
Yeah, old enough to be my grandpa. Yeah, it's a desert gas station. Love it. Next is from Stefbo. Kind of similar topic, not topic, like Gasometer. So it's storage for stuff.
Is that what a gasometer is? They store stuff?
I don't know. I'm assuming here. Gasometer.
See, this is one of those situations where, like, I wouldn't live in the big thing. I would live across from the big thing.
Yes, it's
So I
a
can see it.
gas holder or gas holder. Okay. Also known as a gasometer, a large container in which natural gas or town gas is stored.
Okay.
Yeah. So we learned something today, Jace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning English.
It happens sometimes. In general, for me, learning.
Yeah, I haven't learned in a while.
But I like I think you mentioned this, the thing. Did you mention the thing that's behind it or the thing that's in front of it?
I mean, the big tall thing, right?
Yeah. But there's also like the building back here. Like, it's pretty neat.
Yeah. And the building in the front too.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here.
So it's making 40 gigawatts of power for turbo fuel.
I would like some of that power. Thank you very much.
I'd like
share the power,
so I don't have to build power anymore.
Imagine if we had this crazy thing where everyone in the community could share the power.
Ooh, that'd be really cool, actually.
Can you imagine that?
Can you imagine, chat? Can you imagine?
People
how much?
Share all their
But how much waste does it make? I don't think it's making any waste, unfortunately.
We've got the waste guy from before. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're gonna manage it somehow.
Yeah, they made it up for it.
1.21 gigawatts.
Gigawatts. Very nice. Next one is from LaCaveDuJP.
Whoa!
Yes.
Is this a different person that built Stargate?
Yup. That's the thing that got me. Was the fact that like
wow.
I've seen this before. They already posted this. Wait a
Another
second. Another one?
Wait, is this one bigger? And this one has like old.
Yeah,
There's, like,
it's
stuff
super
inside.
Detailed.
Holy cow!
So I don't know if this has stuff inside, or if this is just an external thing. But it is, according to them, this is 1-to-1 scale. Like, so yeah, suck on that. So no mods used. 145,000 items. It's 1.6 kilometers long. It took 4 months to make.
4 months.
Yeah. Right?
Have stuff inside as well. Like
That's what
right? But
that's what I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's like a factory inside here or if it's just
Probably
like,
not a factory, right? Like surely they don't produce stuff in here. Well, maybe. I don't even know at this point.
No.
I mean, making a factory that produces stuff in there is going to be a teeny tiny fraction of the time it took to build this whole thing. So. But
yeah, seeing it from this distance, it looks so incredibly detailed, and you cannot tell that it's, if you remove the background, like you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Imagine like removing the background and just adding like a black sky or a starry sky. Like it would be any game. Like it would be a 3D model essentially.
Yeah. I mean, this would be really good with like a black sky with like planets or like you know, space dust and stuff like that in the back, cosmic dust or whatever it's called. Those clouds. This is really, really impressive.
Someone said it's the biggest screw plant ever.
It's for iron plates, yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah. Just making iron plates, like wow. Imagine their save file. It's like they've got like a bunch of not very impressive factory layouts. So it's like, oh, here I'm making heavy modular frames. So here's my nuclear setup. It's like fucking all over the place. It's like, here's my iron ingots factory. It's this thing.
Everyone's just like, okay.
All right. Why'd you put so much effort into that one? I don't know.
Or just really like iron plates.
I just really like iron plates.
in the sunlight.
Dude, iron plates. This is my shit, dude. I love iron plates. So useful. Use them for so many things. You're not wrong, I guess. All right. Next
wild.
Next one. I think you'll like this one, Jace. This is
right.
from Extreme Blueberry.
Okay. Oh man, I would live there. On the upper plate, though, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe. So I believe we featured this before, the Midgar. It's been like revamped for update 6 and
okay,
updated.
it's just the same one, but it's that they've built upon.
Yes, I think so. I can't remember their
the name of it. Maybe I'm just forgetting. But this is really great. I love the Shinra sign there as well.
Yeah, because we didn't have signs back then.
Super good.
Well.
The Mako light kind of. Well, I don't know if it's Mako, but it's got that Mako color, right?
Yeah.
Sort of bluey teal, kind of greeny, whatever. Oh man, the sectors on the outside. Oh man, like and our power nuclear plants. You know how they like spit out the smoke and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect for this.
Yeah,
it's actually so perfect.
Yep.
Also, the kind of the area around it. Like there are some trees there, but it's mostly seems kind of empty with some building, like with some cliffs and stuff, which is like what you would see in that area too.
Yes.
There's just so much.
It's just perfect, and it's also like Midgar is also close to the ocean, and the ocean is on that side.
Yeah.
So
you know what they need though? They need the big cannon.
Yeah. That's the next 2.0.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure it is the same people that made the previous one. Because you can see here like the destroyed sector.
Oh yeah.
Like, you see like there's a hole here and stuff like that. So it's exactly the way they did it. So nice to see a revamp. See a return of Midgar.
Super good.
Yeah. All right. Next up is from Tomsa 744.
Ooh.
With
this looks like a crazy like train station or something. What is this?
Yeah, kind of. It's like it's a fuel power plant.
Yep.
It's it says Tomsa's oil industry, like, and I said, so it's making only 20 gigawatts of fuel power. So
is that all? Just
only 20 gigawatts.
Only 20. Okay, well, I can still use one of those things.
Yeah, so this is why I added it to the community highlights, because we need to shame them. Only 20 gigawatts.
Only 20, jeez. Now this is super good and really clean build as well. Like,
yeah,
I love the idea of having it's kind of like an open air thing, right? So the gas and stuff can escape.
Exactly.
All the heat makes sense.
So really cool. I've seen a couple of people do like the thing where you use the frame pillars as roofs like this, but this is really nice.
Yeah. How many of these are made vanilla? 0 is my guess. Actually, a lot of community highlight submissions are made vanilla.
Yeah, honestly,
actually, like, a decent number.
Majority, honestly, I think have been made in vanilla.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they state it, but I've also seen a lot of people where they ask, like, is this using mods? And like, no, this is vanilla.
Yeah.
So good job, y'all. Crazy.
Yeah.
Next up is from Strikox, who's got these like flying saucers.
The big fortress on the waterfront there.
Yeah. So
this is really cool.
Yeah.
I wonder what this would be like at nighttime. Does that shit like kind of glow?
Yeah, there were no night shot pictures, but I also wonder. Not too many details on what's going on here, which I guess like adds to the whole mystery because they are kind of UFO thingies. So we're all a bit clouded in mystery here.
The sort of like black kind of like structure to the right there, right?
Yeah.
Like, it reminds me of something from a game, and I'm not sure which one. It's like.
It reminds me of sound absorbers. Not absorbers. The diffusers, I think they're called, where you put them on the wall and then they diffuse certain frequencies. Subnautica, maybe? I don't know.
That's not what
actually, you know what? I kind of get Subnautica vibes when I look at it. Because Subnautica has like a couple of the alien plants are very cubey, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, the alien structures, exactly. So, maybe? Yeah. Very nice. So it's titled Postcards from Tartarus. So I guess, yeah.
Wishing you were here?
Wishing you were here. Abducted by aliens.
Yep.
All right. Next up is from WizardShep.
Ooh.
And
cross this bridge.
I would cross. when Okay, chat. You see, to comment the first thing you saw in this picture when you saw this picture, because the first thing I saw was not the bridge for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just like, whoa, cool buildings. Oh, there's a bridge.
Oh my god. I think the first thing I saw was the building on the left as well, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
Either. But
it's weird.
I also immediately saw the bridge. Bridge meta is still alive and well. As
Yeah.
See here, the roads are really cool. I love the yellow lining on the side of the roads too. Is that a decal thing that we have, or is that like are they building something?
It's decal, pretty certain.
Okay.
Unless it's slanted. No, it has to be decal because I was gonna say the roof or ceiling, but no, it has to be decal. Has to be decal. I'm very confident. They're using the new build pieces, the circular thingy, half foundation thingy stuff that we introduced. Blah blah blah. I've seen some people do some cool stuff with it. I still haven't been able to like incorporate it into anything I've done because I've still actually used it for the first time like yesterday.
How did that feel?
Amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not really. Because they got the thing where they got two different sides. So like you got to keep track of where you rotate it. Remember when we used to have the walls where they were like one side had one thing and the other one had another?
Oh yeah. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. And that was always super frustrating to me because I was always like, which one is the outside and which one is the inside? And then I'd also have to keep track of every time I built something like, did I actually use the outside? And then I had to rotate.
I liked it actually because you could just choose what you wanted to do.
I wish we would have done the thing where we would have had both versions of it, so you could like pick which one you want to use.
Yeah.
But it definitely made it a lot easier to build for me, at least. Yeah. When you're 200 plus hours into your save and you're like, shit, I used the wrong one.
Yeah, that would happen as well. Like I think I've done it with glass as well, because glass have like a horizontal bar sometimes. The glass foundations, right?
It still
and
does.
I'll build like a whole area, and then I'll take a look. I think this is probably before we had zooming or something that I would do this.
Yeah.
And then I would look at the grounds, and they're like lined up differently, and I'm like, god damn it.
Yeah, there was some weird bug with like when foundations would snap to each other, they would sometimes rotate.
Yeah.
I think that bug is still present.
Yeah. And I used to not mind it because it wasn't so much whether they rotated or not, it's that it had to be uniform, right? So if they're going to rotate, then we have to alternate each time, right? But then it would mess up somewhere.
Yeah.
OCD kicks
it's so annoying. It's so annoying because like when you're up from the top, you don't really see it, and then you go underneath and you're like, oh my god, this looks like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so the thing that also catches me on this picture is too, like they're commenting about the two helixes that you see on the side here.
Yep.
So it's a double helix. It's 19.8 gigawatts of fuel generators going on here as well. A lot of people like doing towers for fuel generators. I think that's pretty interesting. So yeah, very nice.
Double helix all the way across the sky.
Hell
do you think
yeah.
they copy pasted, or do they build them separately? What do you think?
They built them separately.
Okay.
I think they mentioned in the comments later down the line.
Nice.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
Good luck.
So here's one from Rumi.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Purple.
Very
Very
chill.
space. I don't know. There's like alien inhabitants living here. This doesn't look like human architecture.
No. It's also way high up because it's above the fog plane here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just like
this. Oh, go on.
Go. Okay. I just like the vibe of this. It looks very like, you don't see shit from here, but you know what? It's kind of chill.
It feels like a really sort of like exclusive kind of hotel, like out of the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
the one that I'm thinking of is, have you seen the movie called Ex Machina?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I haven't, but but it was shot in a hotel in kind of like central Norway or something, and it was like out in the woods, and there aren't like that many rooms there, but it's like really kind of artsy and interesting, and you kind of just go there and just experience like the nature and everything around you, and there's like big windows so you can look outside, whatever. This is what this reminds me of.
Yeah.
But it's like really high up on an alien planet.
Is this the one with Oscar Isaac you're thinking of?
I don't know.
He's like the dude. Or maybe if you didn't see it, then you know. I was like, because there's so many
that's the
movies
one.
that have like Machina something, and I was like, is that movie? I
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
made like 2 years ago. It's fucking 2014. What?
Yeah, it was made a while ago. Wasn't it super expensive to make as well? Yeah, it's got Alicia Vikander in it. That's
Holy
right.
shit.
Yeah, I want to watch it because like I remember seeing it and I thought the idea of it was really good. And then I watched a video that talked about it recently. It was a video by this architecture YouTube. Don't ask me why I'm looking at architecture on YouTube, but looking for a place to live actually.
I don't think that you have like with anything YouTube, like
Yeah.
based on like how you just end up into videos. I don't think anybody needs an excuse anymore for anything really.
Yeah, everyone can understand. But yeah, the premise sounded really good. I want to check it out. So. Yeah.
It's really nice. The CGI is really good.
Yeah. I think it was like super expensive.
Yeah, I saw a quarter crew breakdown of the CGI.
Right. Oh yeah, actually, I did see that.
That was
as well,
really good. Yeah. But yeah, like you mentioned, this is like the hotel above, and this is like the finer, because like if you're below the fog plane, like those are the shitty rooms, but up here is where the nice,
The premium rooms.
premium rooms. So yes.
Cool.
Nice. Next up is from Blackhole. Man, there's a lot today.
Ooh,
I just realized BlackholeRE.
this is big.
Yeah,
God,
this is.
it feels like a town, you know?
It
Like a city.
does.
Yeah.
It's got the nice, really cool. The thing that really caught my eye on this picture was the way they've done trains and trucks.
Yeah.
So having,
Just trying to say.
yeah, the railing being the like monorail, really clever,
Yeah, super cool.
super smart.
And I could just imagine like being in this city. You know, if you're taking a bus or something, and you're on the roads, and there's like the big monorail things up the top. Oh,
Yep.
super cool. I would
Super
love this.
busy.
What a
Yeah.
great idea.
This is so good. Yeah, for sure. So this is a central processing area kind of. So I'm assuming they do like send everything in here and then
Just
they
realized
sort
I
it.
should put this over here because then it looks like I'm looking at the picture. Here we are.
Sneaky boy over there. I would commute here.
I would exactly.
Nice. On the monorail. I mean, that would be sick, actually.
Yeah, the bus or the monorail, honestly.
Yeah, but coming in the monorail, you're like above everything. You're like, whoa, looking down all.
I mean, but
look
it
at
also
all the
depends on the
plebs.
routes, right? Depends where you live. If you got
Yeah, I
to have a
guess that's
monorail
true.
stop near you, you got to take a bus. So,
Who doesn't have a monorail stop outside there? What are you talking about?
Chad, raise your hand if you have one. If you have a monorail stop near you, two if you don't.
It's gonna be all once, I swear. I promise you. You're not allowed to vote.
I'm allowed to vote.
What do you mean? You have like kind of you give us the train station pretty close to you.
It's not a monorail.
I guess not. It counts.
All right, a surprising number of people are lying and spamming one.
Yeah. A lot of other numbers too. Apparently people can't count.
Yep. Dr. Excelsior has pie.
It's very nice. Next up is we've seen this
Oh,
before.
true. Wait. There's a
Wait.
hole for the Manta.
My God, you're right.
I'm
love
not right.
it.
Joke Devil is right. Good one.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's like on the way in too. That's a nice shot, actually. It's annoying to wait for that manta. There's a lot of dedication to wait for it to get that shot, and then you mess it up, and you're like, ugh.
And then the
have to
time
wait
of day
another
is
second.
messed up as well. And you're like,
Yep. Very nice.
Yep.
All right, next up is from we've seen Nobody's Chaos before, like Total Chaos.
Yeah.
Drawing Chaoses.
Total chaos.
Total Chaos.
Total Eclipse.
Total Eclipse and Drawing Chaos needs to collaborate so we can have Total Chaos.
Total chaos. Yes. Please do something together. Total Eclipse and Drawing Chaos. Please do something together.
That'd be so funny. Imagine the clickbait.
Oh my God. Total chaos. Speaking of total chaos, or Drawing Chaos, or Nobody's Chaos, this is pretty.
This is
on
Total
par
Chaos.
for Drawing Chaos's style. For sure. This is another one of those builds where you could just show me this, and I would tell you who built it. You don't even have to label it.
But also, this build has been going on for so long, and it just gets bigger and bigger. And I'm like, I feel like last time we showed this, I was like, it's not gonna get bigger though. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Tell me, what is the point?
It still feels like Organization 13's headquarters from Kingdom Hearts, though.
Yeah.
It still feels that way to me.
So actually, I really like the tagline, and I didn't pick it because of that, but they wrote like, Ultima Weapon is in here somewhere.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, probably. Just standing in there.
Yeah, so maybe in this room, maybe.
Yeah, probably. He gets lowered down on that platform.
Yes. Holy shit. This is so like they just like met up with the bad guy and the bad guy like ran away and they're like, we gotta chase after them, and then like the whole room like shivers and they're like, oh, let's not run after them, let's stand here and react to what's about to happen.
And it takes like 30 minutes for the platforms to lower.
Yeah. We could have ran after him, but we waited.
We also could have just ran away.
Yeah. And I love the different like contrast between these two rooms. Like this room and this room are very...
It's like heaven and hell.
Yeah. This is where you fight chaos. No, this is where you fight ultimate weapon, and this is where you fight Ultima Weapon.
Oh yeah.
No wait, oh, shit, I was mixed up.
Where you fight Eclipse and then Chaos.
That's what it is. Figured it out. So yes, very nice. And remember, if we're at the end here, so remember y'all, okay? These were picked from Reddit for this time as well. This is the last week of the contest that's running on Reddit because we're celebrating getting more than 200,000 subreddit members or pioneers. I can't remember if we're calling them something, but if there were anything here that you were like, whoa, this is dope, and you think that they should be up for the winning, then make sure to go to Reddit and give them a upvote and stuff like that. So yeah, usually though, when we do these community highlights, we grab screens from all over the place. And next week, when we'll go back to our regular scheduled community highlights program, I'm gonna like grab all the Twitter ones that we haven't picked up until now and get them all in one bunch. So they're not forgotten. But usually the way we do it is we grab stuff from Twitter, we go to that whatever has been posted with the hashtag Satisfactory screenshots, and that's how we find those. And then we also go to Reddit and we find the screenshot flare and we pick those. And every week we also try to highlight a content creator.
It's true.
It is true. Sometimes we do it and sometimes we fail. But this week is no exception. Oh wait, sorry.
We failed.
We failed. Damn it, I was gonna make a joke in that manner, but you got it. So this week we did highlight a content creator, and this week we're highlighting Zero. And Zero, if you all remember, I think it was 2 times ago, which is like 3 weeks from now because we didn't stream last week, but Zero made the build with like the rocket, like the red rocket in the middle of the city thingy. And we're gonna check out their like YouTube trailer thingy, and then we'll talk a bit more. So let's check it out, if I remember which button. Yes, very cool.
Nice.
So like it says in the video, Zero also streams and do like kind of let's plays on their YouTube channel. So they did a video a couple of weeks ago when they did that like rocket ship thingy. I wish I had that in a screenshot so I could show it, but where they kind of like went through how they made that and like their way of thinking. And I always think that's really interesting to hear, like how different people approach like how to build and approaching like whether you're doing something like factory first or if you're trying to fit something into the factory that's like more aesthetically pleasing, or if you do it the other way around. Like, it's always interesting to hear how people reason surrounding this, because this is something that I struggle with a lot, and it's something that, I don't know, piqued my interest as of late, to sort of figure out, how do you do it? How do you build the good looking factories that are also very, very like functional? So do give them a follow. You can use the
CC highlight command.
yes.
Beat you to it, buddy.
God damn it.
God damn it. My old fingers can't type like this. Oh boy.
I gotta get back in the game. Let me drop it in the thing.
Alrighty. Yeah. Well, my job here is done, folks, because I'm only hanging around for the community highlights, and then I get out of here as soon as real work starts. But thanks again for all the amazing submissions. I had a great time. It's good to see you all again, and I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Now get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
Where's the fresh? You know, we actually, me and Jace actually talked about this right before the stream, where we were discussing, like, he should talk to HelloFresh and be like, yo, I've got a business proposition for you. If you make sure that you're here at this time of day, when we do this on Tuesdays, you know, it's something, we'll have something good in for you. And they're like, oh, cool, like a sponsorship program? Like, no, just show up on time. So yes.